Hope you having a good weekend, Jack. Y'all know I'm back. And I got a serious question. I got to ask you a question. Did God send men to heal women? Or is that a personal journey? See, this is a deep relationship question for this generation. Because a lot of men walk into relationships feeling like they have to save the woman. They have to fix her pain. They have to carry her trauma, that burden, rebuild her confidence, restore her trust. And he can't make no mistakes. Heal her wounds that the next man created or that the mother created, that childhood trauma. And it's like a truth that nobody want to say. A man, a real man can support a healing journey. He can support healing, but he cannot become the primary source of somebody's entire healing process. Can't do it. See, somewhere along the line, men were taught that love means sacrificing without limits. If you love her enough, you'll stay through everything. If you're a real man, you're a healer. If she broken, you prove your love by fixing her. That's not how healing works. Healing don't work like that. Because love and healing are connected. They're not the same thing. You can love somebody deeply and still be unable to heal what happened to them before you arrive. This is real life. A lot of men hurt themselves by trying to outlove trauma, outwork insecurity, outlast emotional chaos, trying to become somebody's emotional doctor instead of being a partner or somebody to help. You can't completely do it on your own. And it's not because a man dislike a woman, but because many enter relationships believing it was their job to carry an emotional and some trauma, some pain that they didn't create. Some women have really truly been hurt deeply. We're talking about abandonment issues, trust issues, manipulating, cheating, childhood trauma. That's one of the main ones, and emotional neglect. And a good man is absolutely capable of helping the woman feel safe again. He can create a safe space. He can create peace. He can create stability. He can be consistent with her. He can help remind her that every man isn't dangerous. Those things absolutely matter. However, helping someone heal and becoming responsible for their healing, that's two completely different things. I see so much trauma running around now. It's real sad. And people don't want to do the work. They don't want to do that healing. Get in relationships where people have that trauma and then they try to connect. Recipe for disaster. Because one of those things is love. Him helping, that's love. The other one becomes emotional imprisonment because it's really not solely on that significant other for that type of in-depth help that a person needs. And once somebody refuses to take accountability for their own healing, eventually that relationship they in is going to be a hospital instead of a partnership. And this thing applies to men too. Women are not sent to endlessly fix broken men either. A relationship should never become two wounded people trying to emotionally rescue and resuscitate each other when both of them drowning based on trauma. That's not love, that's survival mode. And social media made this thing much more confusing. I see a lot of people romanticize and struggle, tolerate everything, stay no matter what, fix them, heal her, leave. Never do that. Stay, because love should hurt. No, absolutely not. Love does require effort. Growth requires discomfort. But constant emotional destruction and dysfunction is not proof of soulmates. A lot of times, many times, people need therapy. People need counseling. People need accountability. People need self-reflection. People need God. People need solitude with themselves prior to relationships. Because no human can completely heal somebody, permanently heal somebody who refuse to take the initiative to confront their own personal demons. And if we're talking about on a spiritual level, that God intends for men to protect, to lead, to provide strength, and create safety, many people would say yes. But does strength mean becoming someone's emotional savior? Someone else's emotional punching bag? Only God can carry that role completely. Because when a man tries to become somebody's entire source of peace, identity, validation, healing, happiness, and all that other good stuff, he's going to eventually collapse under that pressure. That's why a lot of brothers lose themselves in these relationships. And you're not supposed to do that. You stop being partners and become a rehabilitation center. No. Because eventually resentment will start to appear. And not because he didn't love her, but because he abandoned himself trying to save her. And the bigger play understanding is this. Healthy love can and will support healing. Healthy love can and will inspire healing. Healthy love can and will encourage healing. But every adult must eventually participate in their own healing journey. That responsibility belongs to the individual. It's not about saving each other. Helping, supporting, being there. It's about people choosing growth. Two people choosing growth. Choosing accountability, choosing honesty, and choosing peace together. So maybe on that next go around, I ask, can two people heal each other if neither one of them has learned how to heal themselves first? How about that?